so it was really incredible to find myself having rebuilt and rediscovered life.
But like every time, like everything you do is like, okay, I'm going to try this, master. Okay, I already mastered it. Not really giving me good vibes anymore. Sell it. Okay, let's do this. Master, build it up. Okay, maybe we're not going to do that anymore because it doesn't give me this. Okay, I'm going to go and do this. Mastered, in my mind, because when you went from raising money for a tipi to being able to have enough to sustain clients in home at the tipi, branching out, which is, we'll get into that, in a little bit, and really doing like business development. That's really hard to do when you're healing. You have tons of triggers like we all do, and you're building a new team, you're trusting, and like every step along the way, you're measuring success. You're getting success no matter how hard, little blood, sweat, and tears, like we talked about on the way here. But it's always that like epic performer. And when I say epic performer, it's more like there's no competition. It's just you listening to yourself. It's you believing in yourself. And that's like the success. I think some people around these days just kind of maybe build it on money, or build it on, did I get that promotion, or how far did I go? And if I didn't go that far, I'm not successful. And I think sometimes it's like hard to get your mind straight, because mentally you're like comparing yourself to others, maybe others that aren't even like apples to oranges. They're not even in your realm. And it's tough. And now when everything's digital and everyone's on their phone, and these kids and Zoom, oh my gosh, how much I hate Zoom. You're just staring at the screen, and you're like looking at like different things, and you're worried about different things. You don't operate that way. You take the leap, and your strength pushes you forward, and again, more success, more connections,
and everything just seems to happen. I can't live my life any other way. I've tried to have the focus on the career and, get a job, if you will, like a traditional job, that sort of thing. It's just not been my path. And so I've had to, time after time after time, hold myself in this place of trusting and, in the unknown. And I've learned to thrive, in the unknown. And that doesn't mean it's like always perfect or always easy. As you know, it's a constant conversation and return to self, and
churning it out.
But I believe that I'm doing what I came here to do, and there's so much more to do. I can't do it fast enough, And then the money comes, and the money always comes. And I didn't always think that way, but now I think that way, and that frees me to create.
I think a lot of people are looking for that freedom. I think that's a really good word.
Permission, freedom.
Permission, freedom. I mean, even going back to like just the regular 9 to 5, like, does that even exist anymore? Like, do you have to go into work? Can you have a little bit of freedom? Can you make it to your kid's game and not have guilt because, you got to take time off work, or however it is? I think it's like the freedom, like to be able to feel the belonging in whatever relationship you're in. And it, work relationship, achieving relationship, which is, there's like a lot of self relationships that we don't really give any credibility to. And that's who we talk to all day long. At least me, that's who I talk to. I talk to myself all day long.
So do I.
Sometimes it's out loud, my outside voice. Maybe it should be my inside voice.
But that's your higher self, and there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, I find it's very self-soothing. You can work out a lot of stuff by talking with yourself. And the more I've told people that I talk to myself, the more that I'm fed back that they are too. Yeah. And at some point, I think that, it's really empowering to be your own counsel and to ask yourself questions first, or try to work through something first. And if you need to bring other people in, you know, to be a mirror, or to maybe have additional perspectives, that's fine. But, you know, ultimately these self conversations are, you know, it's dope to, you know, like to have whoever it is, you know, like other versions of you, you know, versions of yourself that are, you know, just further along on the path that you can connect to.
Today I was burning incense. This is really silly, but I was burning incense in the house, and I just was like, hello, love house, like saying it out loud. And I'm thinking to myself, kind of looking around, like, Linda, you're not normal. But at the same point, I'm like,
What is normal?
what is normal? I'm happy. I'm, you know, doing a little dance around the house.
You do you.
I have the ability to take 2 minutes for myself, just whenever it is. And I think, to me, like, that is the measure of success. And you have helped enable that in me. You have shown me, just through your own demonstration of, like, it doesn't matter if I have to take 1 or 2 steps back, you're always going to go forward. And going forward is, like, it can be just that simple as I'm successful because I'm always going forward.